Hey guys, just wanted to do a problem that is similar to many that are on the NCVPS program. They love these triangle ones. You need to know all of the triangle relationships. So before we get started, in case you hear background noise, that's probably my child who is eating dinner and she loves to interrupt, especially whenever her TV show ends. So real quick, I'm just going to draw a couple triangles. Here's my 30, 60, 90. If I know that the side across from the 30 degrees is x. The side across from 60 is always x times the square root of 3. And then the longest side is always, the hypotenuse is always 2 times the short side. So that's that one. And then I have 45, 45, 90. And if my two legs are x, then this is x times the square root of 2. So they told me that CD is 7 times the square root of 3. And that is my long leg. So to go backwards, I'd have to divide by the square root of 3. So 7 square root of 3 divided by the square root of 3 is just plain old 7. That was nice and pretty. Then to go from my short leg to my hypotenuse, I double that. So 7 times 2 is 14. I know I'm looking for this side over here, so I need to figure out this leg, BE, from here. I can do that by working with triangle BCE. These are the legs. B, C, and CE are both going to be 14 because those are across from 45 degrees. To get to the hypotenuse, from short leg to the hypotenuse is multiplied by the square root of 2. So this is 14 square root of 2. Unfortunately, that's the long leg. So you could, if you know the relationship to go from the long leg right to the hypotenuse, you could do that. I'm going to move from the long leg to the short leg by dividing by the square root of 3. So I have 14 times the square root of 2. That's the long leg. I'm going to divide it by the square root of 3 to work backwards. From here, you could probably just leave it like that until the end, but I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that denominator. So I have 14 times the square root of 6. Getting a different answer than what I originally got, but we'll see what happens. And that equals 14 square root of 6 over 3. Trying to figure out what I did differently this time. Sorry about that. I realized the mistake I made earlier. This is actually, I think, good to go. So I divide by the square root of 3. I'm doing what's called rationalizing the denominator by multiplying by 1 to get rid of that radical in the denominator. From here, can't really simplify, but this is the short leg. 14 square root of 6 times the square root of 6 all over 3. And then to go from the short leg to the hypotenuse, I multiply by 2. So it's really just 2 over 1. So combine the 14 and 2 factors through multiplication, 28 times the square root of 6 all over 3. And that's what I get for AE.